Welcome back to Dano Does Things. This week, I'll show you how to make super easy hand warmers, the perfect Valentine's or really anytime gifts that you can make in only half an hour. You'll need a few scraps of fabric. A natural fabric is best, just make sure it won't melt in the microwave. Some rice, some embroidery thread, a needle, and scissors. Paper to make a template will help as well. Make a heart template approximately the size of your recipient's palm. Grab your fabrics. I have this cute thrifted plaid and I'm using this solid red wool felt as well. Make sure the scraps are about the same size and use your template to cut them into shape. You'll want the right sides of the fabrics that you're using to be facing outwards, meaning that the wrong sides are together. They don't have to be perfect, just vaguely heart-shaped and the same size. You can trim off any pointy edges and then save your scraps for use in future projects. On to assembly. I'm using embroidery thread because it's fairly strong and comes in lots of different colors. For the first heart, I used a dark brown to blend in, but I'll use a tan on this one so you can see the stitches a little bit better. Thread your needle and knot the end. The stitch we will be doing all the way around is called a blanket stitch, and it's one of my favorites because it's easy, but it looks great. We'll start at the point of your heart. With the right sides of your fabric still facing out, go under the top fabric and come out the front. Bring your thread over and come through the back of the bottom fabric. Your thread will now be sandwiched between the two fabrics. Pull your thread to the left of the loop you just made and pull tight, though not tight enough to pucker the fabric. The first stitch is a little different, but the rest will all be the same. Put your needle through both fabrics, going in from the front and coming out the back. Before you pull your thread all the way through, make sure your thread is coming up and through that loop you just made and pull tight. For a more in-depth look at this stitch, you can check out the video popping up in the corner there. Continue doing the blanket stitch until you are about 1 inch from the end. Once you're there, grab your rice. If you have a tiny funnel, you can use that, or make your own tiny funnel, or do the Dano technique and just keep scooping over a bowl until your little heart is full. Once full, making sure you've got into all the corners, you can keep going with your blanket stitch right to the end. Once you've tied a knot at the end, push your needle through the middle and pull through. When you snip the end off, the rest will just disappear. Now your little hand warmers are done. They can be microwaved starting at like 20 seconds at a time until warm to keep your fingers cozy. Ready for winter adventures. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.